welcome to the video. The video you're about to watch is going to be quite unapologetically pro-American and pro-Christian. If you're not Christian and you just don't feel like being preached to, I would recommend you go check out other videos on my catalog. But I invite you to just come and see and hang out. And if you have some bleak feelings towards the country right now, I won't debate you or tell you to feel otherwise. But in this video, I feel so proud for at least the ideals of the country that we're gonna be happy here. So again, if you don't feel like feeling those things, completely good. Just thanks for even hitting, clicking and liking the video. But I hope you choose to stay. Let's proceed. Okay, so I received a beautifully generous tip from Tara. She says, I have two U.S. Marine Corps sons, one at Fort Pendleton. She told me to check out these Marines singing a song called These Are the Days of Elijah. The Days of Elijah. Okay, Tara, you sent me I should be doing more for you and your family. Your children are sacrificed a lot. As you know, I'm an immigrant to this country. My family, we came from Chile. My father, of course, was first in the 70s. Before moving out our family, he went to New Orleans to go to Tulane to learn English. A big thing in our family, from my dad was if we were going to move to America, we would become American. We were going to assimilate. And so he came and learned, practice English. Then he moved our family to Utah, first Logan and then Provo to go to BYU. My dad set up a rule in our house that with him, we speak English, and with my mom, we speak Spanish. And that's a tradition that carried on forever. So that's why many of you who've asked me, why do you speak English so well? It's because of that. And I also got to go to American schools growing up because of my dad's job. I got to go to really great schools on scholarship. So I've had a very privileged life for sure. But I think that instilled in our family a respect and admiration for the US. And, I moved to the US when I was in high school. So when I was 15, and it could be a Utah thing, but the Americans of my life helped me so much, were the best friends I could have asked for. And then the girl I fell in love with, the mother of my children, they're all proud Americans. And I've become one of them. So I became a citizen in 2020 and I'm trying to do my part, man. I've talked about many of my veteran friends. I've talked about how the very first guy to ever speak to me when I moved to the US, Sergeant Taylor Hoover, actually died in the Afghanistan withdrawal. He was one of those few folks that were very brave and wanted to go help in that situation. And he passed. So this all, means a lot to me, man. I don't even know what the song Days of Elijah is. So as I look it up, this song, Robin Mark, Days of Elijah from 10 years ago has 35 million views. So again, it's a biblical thing. I'm about the master, big fan. We're gonna check out first this original and then again, Tara having these Marine sons. I'm excited to see them sing this song. Let's check it. Nice. Beautiful.
These are the days of Elijah, declaring the word of the Lord.
Nice.
And these are the days of your servant Moses, righteousness being restored. And though these are days of great trial, of famine and darkness and sword, still we are the voice in the desert, crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord.
Dude.
Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice, the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion till salvation comes.
Yeah, this is awesome. And I'm rereading the Old Testament right now, so it's gonna be fun to go learn more about all these references. Just uplifting song, man. Nice. Great. My favorite scripture actually is referenced right there.
Days of your servant David rebuilding a temple of praise. And these are the days of the harvest. Oh, the fields are as wide in your world. And we are the laborers in your vineyard, declaring the word of the Lord. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice in the year of Jubilee, and down at Zion till salvation comes.
Just an unapologetically Christian song. Me being Christian, I love it. Nice. That's a very uniting thing right there.
There is no God like Jehovah. 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 Behold, he comes.
Give me the key change.
Shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice. It's the year of Jubilee. And down on Zion till salvation comes. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice. It's the year of Jubilee. And down on Zion till salvation comes. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice. It's the year of Jubilee. And down on Zion till salvation.
How can you not just feel uplifted with that, man?
Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice. The year of Jubilee. And down on Zion till salvation comes. Lift your voice. The year of Jubilee. And down on Zion till salvation comes.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. This is what we're going to talk about musically. Especially a song that has some biblical meaning, repetition, so that it's always then playing in your head is a very powerful thing. I personally memorize scriptures so that when I feel pressure in my life, I can go back to it and just use it out as a mantra. So here we have a song doing that for us. Beautiful. Almost Gregorian chant-like of repeating these powerful things to uplift you, ease your worry. You know, Jesus said, don't let your heart be troubled. But he's not saying we're failing if all of a sudden we're troubled. He's just saying, because you're going to feel these things, find a way to become master over your feelings and your fears. So having mantras can really help. What's beautiful is that, okay, all of the layers, I think we'll be able to really listen to them in the last minute here. So pay attention, right? So we're going to have gospel, very American. We're going to have kind of like that whistle sound reminding us of America's like European, right, ancestry. We're going to have that country voice, great band. They're paying homage to a lot of the unifying nature of what the gospel is meant to be, right? All these different voices, all these different types of instruments, right? It's the unifying message of it. It's not, we need, some of us, because of overzealousness, can make the gospel a little bit too, not, dude, and this word now carries so much of unnecessary weight now, but exclusive and not inclusive. But at the same time, it is true. I mean, Jesus did never say be diverse. He said be one, right? In him and in goodness. And again, that song is a call to that. What are we doing? laboring for good things, to prepare the way for the bridegroom. That's how we unify. Before I check out these Marines seeing at Fort Pendleton, I want to look up actually a little bit around the history of this place. So this is a major West Coast base in Southern California, right there in San Diego County. Awesome. I think Jocko just spoke at it a while back, like just a little bit ago, even though he's a Navy SEAL. I think he spoke at it because, again, they fought together a lot. Then Orange County, okay, and Riverside County. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way if I can I visit? I'm going to Southern California for work pretty soon, so I'd love to check this out. So the history of these military bases go all the way back to the Spanish and Mexican times. Of course. Got it. So then for World War II, it was named for Major General Joseph Henry Pendleton, who had long advocated the establishment of a West Coast training base. Then it expanded more during the Korean and Vietnam War. Again, 125,000 acres. I became an American citizen, but there's still some stuff I'm still learning. So then I'm guessing we have Marines here during war times wanting to sing a hymn to uplift each other. These are just young kids, some of them. Let's check this out. In the description, the person wrote that they added the instruments from the version I just listened to. Okay, so we already heard this. Cool. Look at that, man. Some guys are just pumped up, dude. Oh, that's dope. So they're watching what I just watched. Freaking ballers, man. That's so sick that they do that. That's great time to do that. Dope. Studs. Again, I was their age probably when I was a missionary, right? Okay. Dude, if I ever hear this song in public again, I'm totally doing that. Maybe not. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm not a Marine. I am so jealous of the brotherhood Marines have. Very jealous of that. Was this like a church service or something? Yeah, man, you get chills every time that lift your voice comes in, man, for sure. Yeah, that's a pump up song, dude. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so this is what I love about what this song and doing this video, what it inspired in me. There's a couple of things. I know people, and I have people in my life who are not proud to be Americans and were ashamed of being Christian, so they're no longer Christian, right? They just have hurt and pain in their heart. I'm trying to judge them less. How is that going to help? So it's like, you do you, boo. But me, I'm going to be unapologetically proud to have become an American citizen. And I'm definitely, for sure, going to be unapologetically proud to be Christian, because I chose to do both of these things. I'm not proud of things that were just given to me. You know, people ask me if I'm proud to be Latino. Well, I didn't choose to be Latino. I like it because, especially when I first moved to Utah, people were very nice to me. I am proud to be Christian American. I am so, and I feel so grateful that I had to choose, that I got to choose to be these things. Oh, that's inspiring. I feel uplifted. How about you? Tara, thank you so much. Please tell your sons thank you for their service. To all of you watching who have sons in the military or daughters, thanks to all of you. If you served, I don't know how to say this in like a less direct way. I owe so much to you. There's a reason I wanted to come here, right? So thank you all. Much love. Till the next one.